$300 for a Shopify theme.
Yeah, I said the same thing when I saw it. You're not alone. I was just going through the Shopify theme store like a normal person looking for something that I can start with, and then $350 for one single theme. And listen, I get it. Your store gotta look good, but come on, man. You're just starting your Shopify business. You're just starting your business, and Shopify is out there charging you rent for one theme. So you're probably feeling stuck right now. You're like, do I get with a free theme? Should I invest in a premium one? Is there something better out there? Then you are in the right place, because in this video, we're gonna break down all the best Shopify themes you can try in 2025. We're gonna talk about the free ones that are actually good, the premium ones that might be overpriced, and also show you the theme I personally recommend. So let's get right into it. First, I'm gonna start by saying that choosing a theme for your store is honestly one of the most important decisions you'll make for your business. I mean, think about it. All your money, your sales, your products, the whole core of your business lives and depends on your website, on your store. So if we look at it from that perspective, then yeah, it's way more important than you probably thought. So now it's you in the middle of it, looking at all of these themes, all of these features, all of these layouts, and you're just confused and you don't know what is the best option for you. So let's start with the free themes, because that's where 99% of people begin, and honestly is not a bad place to start. Shopify has a section called free themes inside their theme store. If you go to your dashboard, then click on online store, go to themes, visit the theme store, then you filter by free. You'll see around 12 or 13 of them, and the main one that everybody's using, it's called Dawn. I mean, it's kind of like their go-to theme, so they are pushing this one when you just created your account. And I'm not gonna lie, Dawn is pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest with you. Technically, it's built well, it's smooth, it looks clean. Now, when you scroll through the theme store, you're gonna see that there are multiple other free themes like Sense, Craft, Refresh, multiple other themes that are free, but they're not so different at all. I mean, they're all the same theme. They are the default theme, Dawn, but with different presets applied to them. It's basically the same code, but it just has different templates. So yeah, free themes are fine, especially if you're just starting out and you want to go without paying anything. But I'm gonna be honest with you, everyone uses Dawn, which is not that great. That's one of the biggest downsides of free themes. They all kind of look the same after a while. So even if you change the fonts, even if you switch up the colors, even if you add new images, it still feels the same layout, the same structure. So when someone lands on your store and they're already seen that layout 5 times in their life, especially if they had a bad experience shopping online, they start to associate that bad experience with your store too, just because it looks like the one they bought from before and they got scammed, and then they leave, which on a large scale 100% affects your conversion rate, especially now when there's a whole wave of people who just stop trusting dropshipping websites, not because the business model itself is bad, because dropshipping works, but because it becomes so popular that people know how to spot it. And what they're spotting is your store. All right, so now that you understand this, now let's go into the features of these free themes, because these free themes are like the base model of a car. You get the basics. It runs, it drives, the basic stuff, but that's all. There's no sticky out of cart, no this, no that, no mega menus, no countdown timers, no built-in features. Basically, none of that features can actually help you convert. You'll have to add apps for that, and most of those apps cost money. $5 here, $15 there, maybe $20 a month for just one small thing. So now your free theme is not really free anymore. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with paying for features, but if you're on a tight budget, it adds up real quick. Next thing you know, you're paying $100 a month for apps, for features you could have just had built in if you used a better theme. I'm not saying free themes are bad, but they're probably not the best if you care about branding, standing out, and not looking like every other drop shipping store. All right, so now let's move on to the other side. Let's talk about the premium Shopify themes, the ones you'll find inside the actual Shopify theme marketplace. Now look, these themes look really great. They have multiple features, way more features than other free themes. We are talking about Prestige, Impulse, Crafted, Expanse, yet better structure and way more built-in features compared to the free themes. Things like sticky out of cart buttons, mega menus, built-in upsell sections, product filters, announcement bars, color swatches, better product galleries, and probably so many other features. And yeah, you probably knew this was coming, but these themes aren't cheap. I mean, most of them cost $300, $200, $400. And of course, it's a one-time payment, but still, that's a lot of money, especially when you're just starting out. And here's what people don't usually tell you is that even if you have to drop $300 on a theme, sometimes you'll find something it's still missing, like no sticky card, no content timer, no review integration. Most of them are gonna have something missing. And what happens? You install apps, and those apps, again, cost money. So now you're paying $20 here, $15 there, and suddenly you are back at paying monthly plus the $300 you spent on the theme. And honestly, those marketplace themes don't have that many features because they are regulated by Shopify. All right, so now that we talked about free themes and the $400 premium ones from the Shopify marketplace, let me introduce you to what I think is the smartest option in 2025, especially if you're in the space where you don't want to use a theme that everyone else is using, but you're still not trying to pay $400 for a layout that still needs 5 extra apps. This third-party theme space is probably the best you can go with. And this is where Materia comes in. Materia is a premium Shopify theme I personally recommend trying, and I know that because of a multiple good reasons. First of all, you have way more control than any other themes because it's not constrained by the Shopify guidelines. You don't need to code, and you don't need to spend monthly subscriptions on extra apps for, basic features like sticky out a cart. And I think it has the biggest sections library with over 70 plus drag and drop sections built in that you can choose from. Multiple demos, so it doesn't matter if you're a clothing brand, if you're doing drop shipping, if you're selling digital products, you can find a template for your niche. And from all of the themes I tried across 5 years inside this Shopify ecosystem, this is the middle option I'll go with. And the best part is that you can try it for free. Now, let me explain why this third-party category even exists. These are themes made by web design companies, not by Shopify, but fully compatible with Shopify, and you're usually gonna find them on marketplaces like Team Forest and Envato Elements or directly on their website. And honestly, some of these themes are way better than any other option in my opinion. They got more features, more flexibility, more customization options, and honestly, they usually cost way less. So yeah, if you're feeling stuck between the free themes and the overpriced ones, Materia might actually be the best option for you. And I'm not saying this like this is the only option you can try. You can try whatever you want. This is just my personal opinion, and many other people who have tried this theme, they come to the same conclusion. This is exactly why we built Materia. We wanted to give creative entrepreneurs more power without having to spend thousands of dollars on developers or, buying 5 different apps for some basic features. So yeah, with that being said, I really appreciate your time and your effort watching this video. It really helps me a lot. So I hope now you can decide what team are you going with. This is just my personal opinion based on different criterias and past experience. If you have any questions, just comment down below. I try to respond to everyone. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Peace.